Just waiting to make sure I'm live. So, I got this at Walmart. One, it costs too much at Walmart. I was just looking online to see what deals you can get, but then you have to be aware of people like reselling stuff like this because it ain't that hard. It's just text wrap, saran wrap, whatever you want to call it. But it's a Throne of Eldraine gift edition, which I don't think they've done another gift edition since. It'd be nice if I could find a Theros Beyond Death one. That would be nice. It has a special oversized gift edition spin down life counter. 10, 15 card Throne of Eldraine booster packs, which is your base bundle, and a collector booster. 20 premium full, and then 20 basics, so they give me the same amount of lands, I believe, except for 20 are foils, which it would have to special full edition gift box, which I don't think the box should count because you got packages somehow. And you don't put a book in it anymore, so we better be getting something. It'd be nice if they put like a little, you know how like some things you buy from cards like this come with like a cardboard little thing that you can unfold into a deck box. Would be nice. But anyway, alternate art premium full Piper of the Swarm card, which means that card's worth like 1 cent because you can just buy one of these. Anyway, we're gonna open it now. Because that's what I do on this channel. I open things. I regret buying them. Buy them off of Amazon. Because yes, I did just look up the price and it's cheaper. With free shipping. But, you know, I was stupid and didn't check first. And that's my bad. My pain. Hey. Hey, what was that? Oh, just to make sure I don't steal it. That's what it was. Little stupid box. You got their full box that will get scratched in like 2 seconds. Which is why I think it's kind of stupid. What they should have done was like make it with a super shiny, but like they made this side shiny. The side you're not gonna hang up if you hang up anything, but not this side. Cheapos. Because look at Walmart, this costs about $10 or $11 more, so they're charging you for the price of the collector's booster. It'll. I don't know if this is all in all of them or not, but it's damaged, like always. Everything must come in damaged. But oh well. But like the other side looks fine. It's just this side that's damaged, which makes no sense to me. But whatever. So gotta show the box. Ooh, shiny. Shiny. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like shinies and stuff, but like this box ain't gonna look good after like 10 seconds. We all know it. And look, that's the part of the box that needs to stay up there. And it's already coming out. Poor construction, as always, with Magic the Gathering. But it is oversized. I give them that. I was expecting something a little bit bigger, but I like the shimmers. The purple shimmers. I don't know which way this. I do like it. It's quite a bit bigger. Okay. You're gonna have to move over here. The box is gonna. Let us count the boosters, shall we? There should be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. Hey, one time in Eighth Revolt one, I only got 9 when I was supposed to get 10. So, you know. Oh, look, Planeswalker Loyalty, Attack and Blood, the formats, goody goody. Okay, so not gonna open up the land. Oh, hey, Piper of the Swarm is apparently in this. So there you go. So no land to be seen. And it's Swamp 1, it's a Warlock, and rats you control have Menace. Do you know how bad I want to make a deck of just Relentless Rats for like Commander? You know? Do you know? I'm just telling you. I'm gonna make it happen. Of course, we can't start with this one. That's no fun. I need to make you stick around till the end, whether you like it or not. If you want to see this and you don't want to stick around, come back when I'm done and skip somewhere towards the end. Hopefully you won't skip to the middle of the booster. Because I mean, like, oh look, Tempting Witch. Which these, I'm not going to go through the commons because, I mean, I know I haven't opened one on stream, I don't think. Except for, like, showing y'all if I got one at pre-release. But, you know, whatever. Boring commons are boring. As many would say. Okay, first uncommon is Mysterious Pathlighter, planes in 2. Flying, each creature you control that has an adventure enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. And it starts as a 2/2. Our next card is Keeper of Fables. Costs 2 forest and 3, and whenever one or more non-human creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card and it's a 4/5 and it is a green kitty. Kitty, kitty cat. Our next uncommon is Shine Chaser. It costs island, plains, and 1. It has flying and vigilance, and it gets +1/+1 as long as you control an artifact. It gets +1/+1 as long as you control enchantment as least, and it's a 1/1. Our next card is Ayara, First of Loxwain. I don't know how to say that. She costs 3 swamps, and whenever her or another black creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I like. And you can tap it to sacrifice another black creature to draw a card, and it's a 2/3. And, you know, mountain. And then we have on an adventure. Yay. No one cares about going on an adventure. Guess what I just noticed? So, y'all know I just opened this, right? I don't know how visible it is on stream, but they're already all bent. I mean, come on. Come on, Wizards. I mean, come on. I'm not surprised. But, I mean, I haven't even opened these yet. Start putting a silica pack in these. So, I mean, this is something that they knew was going to have fools in it. It wasn't just a, oh, your booster could have. No, there is a fool. There's an entire pack of them. Why didn't you put a silica pack in them, Wizards, Hasbro, whoever's in charge? You should have put a silica pack. Will I complain? I don't know. I should, because this thing costs too much. So yeah, I won't be buying another of these, even if they come out with a new one, except for maybe Theros After Deck, because I like that set. But oh well, we'll deal with that later. Okay, that was common. Just making sure it was common. We've got Sir Kara the Bold. Costs 2 mountain and 3, and winner is 3/3. Next, we got Turn into a Pumpkin. I like that. Alrighty, I don't even know anything else. Costs island 3, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Adamant. If at least 3 blue mana was spent to cast this spell. Create a food token. Yep, food tokens. Num 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 num. Oh wait, that's the wrong pile. Y'all need to be over here. What you doing? Put all my uncommons and rares in a certain pile. Then we got Sir Alan, the Lion's Claw. Costs 2 planes of 3. It has first strike, and whenever it attacks, other creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. And it is a 4/4. And then we've got Sorceress Spy, which costs 2. And as it enters the battlefield, look at an opponent's hand, then choose any card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. And then we actually got a full which, wow, it doesn't seem to be bent like the others. So, yeah, so it is possible. It's called Revenge of Ravens. It costs Swamp and 3. It's enchantment, and whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I like it. I likes it. And it's shiny. I likes it and it's shiny. Straight up. Gosh, I played more Magic. Then we got our Forest. And then we got our lovely rat token. I need Relentless Rats. Someone send me like 60 of them. Or more. So how's everyone doing this fine weekend? This fine leap day? Keep forgetting it's leap day instead of just another day. I mean, I guess it's still technically another day. But, you know. Next up is Shambling Suit, which costs 3. And its power is equal to the number of artifacts and or enchantments you control. And it's a something 3 depending. Then we've got Resolute Rider, which has that hybrid mana. I don't know how people say what it costs. But you can pay islands or, I mean, not islands, plains or swamp for it. And it's 4 of them. I'm just debating on where, right here. That's where it's going now. For 2 of those same hybrids, it gains lifelink until end of turn. For 3, it gains indestructible until end of turn, and it's a 4/2. Then we got Sir Conrad the Grim, costs 2 swamps and 3. Whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, Sir Conrad the Grim deals 1 damage to each opponent. Pay swamp and 1. Each player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard, and it's a 5/4. I like that. And instead of rare, we got mythic rare this time. It's called the Great Hinge. It costs 2 force and 7 and costs a lot. The spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. You tap it to add 2 force and you gain 2 life. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under control, put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. I understand why it costs so much. That's nice. That's nice. And, the token and the mountain. Sorry, had a burp. Hope you didn't hear it, but if you did, I'm sorry. I don't know where my microphone is on this laptop. I'm assuming it's by the webcam, but who knows? I mean, really. So, I mean, have anyone who watches this now or in the future opened any of these? You get anything good? If I get anything good, please let me know, because I don't know. I like certain cards, and that's about it. We got Revenge of Ravens in non-shiny format. Still like it. We got Spinning Wheel, costs 3. Tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Pay 5, tap target creature. That's not bad. I mean, it could be worse. Then we got Clockwork Servant, which costs 3. It's adamant. When Clockwork Servant enters the battlefield, if at least 3 mana of the same color was spent to cast it, draw a card. And it's a 2/3. And then for our rare, we've got Clackbridge Troll. It costs 2 swamps and 3. Has trample, haste, and when it enters the battlefield, target opponent creates 3/0/1 white coat creature tokens. At the beginning of combat on your turn, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If a player does tap Clackbridge Troll, you gain 3 life and you draw a card. Dang! And it's an 8/8. Which I mean prevents the trample damage, but I gain life. So I like it. Gain 3 life and draw a card. Which could be good, could be bad, but still, I don't care. And then we got our planes, and guess what we got? Another raid. Telling you, Relentless Rats needs to happen. I need to make that deck, but Relentless Rats is not like a 2-set card or anything. But I don't blame it because it says you can put as many of them as you want in a deck. So, I understand it. Believe me, I understand it. So much. Because I want to make it. We've got Mad Ratter, which costs Mountain and 3, and whenever you draw your second card each turn, create 2 1/1 black rat creature tokens. Interessante. Then we've got Savvy Hunter, which costs Forest, Swamp, and 1. Whenever it attacks or blocks, create a food token, sacrifice 2 foods to draw a card. And then we got a Beanstalk Giant, which costs Forest and 6. It has Fertile Footsteps, which is Forest and 2, Sorcery, Adventure. Search your library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle your library. And then if you do, just summon it. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control, which can be great in late game to say the least. Then for our rare, we have Mirror Maid, costs 2 islands and 1. You may have Mirror Maid enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield, and not just your side, ha, which is nice. And then, in case you didn't know, Shiny is Shiny. I have a thing for shinies in case you didn't know. And, on an adventure and force token. See, I really think since they're asking for a premium for this and it only includes that booster and the 24 lands that are already curved, they should have probably included more than just what they did. I mean, Pokemon gives you sleeves. I mean, I'm not saying they're great sleeves, but they're sleeves. But I did like when they did Hour of Devastation and Almond Cat, so you could get those little blue and red dye. I love those. I mean, I understand they can't do that all the time because that's giving it away for free, depending. But I mean, I understand. Can't always give away stuff like that. But my God, I hope they saw a huge uptick in everything when they did that. Because that was kind of cool. I tried to come more often just to get some more of those dice. Which I think I got 3 of each. I'm not sure. And now we got Frogify, which costs island and 1. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a blue frog creature token with base power toughness 1/1. Loses all other card types and creature types. That would be a good way to take out at least one sliver. Because, they might not have the ability they're leaning on, like lifelink or something at that point, because you took out their lifelink. Then we got Archon of Absolution. I don't know if that's correct, but whatever. Costs flying 3. It has flying, protection from white. Creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless their player pays 1 for each of those creatures. Which I think I actually played this in the pre-release back then. Because, it was cool. Then we got Cauldron Familiar, which costs 1 swamp. It's a kitty. And when it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Sacrifice a food. Return Cauldron Familiar from your graveyard to the battlefield. And then we got the special card, except for it's not a fool. Piper of the Swarm, again. With the Rats Menace, Crate Rats, Sacrifice Rats. Which I think is bullshit that they're putting this in here, no table required. I'm buying physical cards, okay? This will not run on any laptop I've ever had. Even back when I had that Toshiba, which fell apart, but it had 8 gigs of RAM. This wouldn't have ran on it. So, it's kind of like, okay, you're going to make a mobile edition for people like me? Which, I mean, I assume they're planning on eventually doing that, but they haven't got around to it yet, so I don't know. Which, of course, they may never do it. Because I'm sorry, I can't afford a new computer. Unless if I go to like Walmart. And it could be worse. You know, way worse to say the least. See, what they should have done was put full art lines. Like give you all full art lines. And then full arts. That would have been way more worth it in my opinion. But anyway, uncommons are deafening silence, cost of planes. Each player can't cast more than one non-creature spell each turn. Play that at the end of your turn. We got another Sir Alan, the line's called. We've got Kenris Transformation, which costs 4 and 1. Enchant creature. When Kenris Transformation enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a green elk creature with base power toughness 3/3. Which, it'd be better if it was 1/1 like Frogify. But it's not. So. And our rare is Happily Ever After. It costs planes and 2. Whenever Happily Ever After enters the battlefield, each player gains 5 life and draws a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 5 colors among permanents you control, there are 6 or more card types among permanents you control, and or cards in your graveyard, and your life total is greater than or equal to your starting life total, you win the game. These are the type of cards I really love. Those random cards. It's like you win, like Battle of Wits from Odyssey, Approach of the Second Sun. Though that one you do have to play twice, but still. Then we've got Forest and Garuk Cursed Huntsman's Emblem. So there you go. Though, of course, I may be complaining about this a bit, but that might be fixed by the collectors, the gift edition booster. Who knows? I doubt it because I don't know what cards are worth a lot in the set, and the set's been out a while, so maybe when it first came out it was worth it. But who knows? I wonder how many of these Walmart's actually selling at this point, which of course Walmart technically does not take ownership of anything until it sells it. So so they don't get hurt if they don't sell it. It's MJ Holding, which MJ Holding sucks anyway. So I don't care. We've got Shambling Suit again. Frogify again. Savvy Hunter again. Getting a lot of repeats in one pack, Then for a rare, we've got Love Struck Beast. Cost 4 and 2. It has an adventure of sorcery adventure, Heart's Desire, cost 4. Create a 1/1 white human creature token, then exile this card. You may cast the creature later from exile. Love Struck Beast can't attack unless you control a 1/1 creature, and it's a 5/5. And then we've got a foil called Iron Crag Feet. Costs 3 mountains and 1. Add 7 mountains to your mana pool. To what? Just says add 7 mountain symbols. To what? I mean, I'm assuming mana pool, but it doesn't say that. In Magic Gathering, you can't just assume sometimes. You can only cast 1 more spell this turn, so I'm assuming it's to the mana pool. But you get my point, right? But you get my point, right? Because, I mean, it's not explaining. Then we got a mountain and a giant creature token. Woo! That's part of the deck. That's part of the booster right there. I think so far out of everything, the main thing I like is the spin down counter, which is sad. So sad. That should not be my favorite part. Oh, it's a really good color. I do like purple a lot. So. That might be the dice I start using in Magic the Gathering. It's nice. It's big. So I like it. For a second, I thought that said Tomb Raider. It said Tomb Raider, but my brain said Tomb at first, and I was like, video games. Ooh, I like the art on this one. I think I had this one. I don't Sometimes some of these have like alternative arts, I think, or was that a different set? I don't know. But anyway, Oakham Ranger, Forester Plains, 4 of them. It has Bring Back Sorcery Adventure 4 also. Create 2/1/1 white human creature tokens, and its actual creature ability is tap creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. It is a 2/2. I like. I'm getting a lot of repeat cards in the uncommon slot though, which is kind of weird because usually I don't. We got Sir Conrad again, and that's my point. Like usually I don't get repeats in the uncommons in one fat pack bundle, whatever. It's not called a fat pack anymore. I call it that. They need to put books back in it. Or hey, a digital code for the books. Give me a digital code. I'll be happy. I got a Kindle. Just give me a way to get it on my Kindle. Like give me a code I can use on Amazon or something. Make a deal with Amazon. Anyway, next uncommon is Covetous Urge. It's the hybrids again of Island and Swamp. For them. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile it. Graveyard or hand? Okay. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell. I like that because, if you ain't using the same colors, you're going to need that. Then we've got Fabled Passage for a rare. It's a land, and you can tap it and sacrifice it. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library. Then if you control 4 or more lands, untap that land. So it's pretty much like any basic search for a land, except for it gives you a way to untap it depending on how many lands you have. Which I'm assuming that includes itself. Like if once you sacrifice and put that basic land card, Garuk is in the set somewhere. I haven't been keeping up. So it's our last basic booster before we go to the special edition booster, which I don't remember what's so special about it. It might all be full. I don't know. I did not keep up because I don't get to play against people anymore. I just go to pre-release now, and it makes me sad. I used to try to go draft, but anytime I'd go, no one would show up, so stop going. Like whatever day I would go would be the day they didn't. No one showed up for it, so I just don't go anymore. You got to turn into a pumpkin again. I like the next card because of this first card. Enchanted Carriage. It costs 5. It's a vehicle, and when it enters the battlefield, create 2/1/1 white mouse creature tokens. And it's a crew of 2, and it's a 4/4. Just turn into a pumpkin. Oh, look, it turned into a pumpkin. I like. Just because of the placement of cards, though, really. You've got Order of Midnight, costs Swamp and 1. It has Alter Fate as an adventure, costs Swamp and 1. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And it has flying and can't block and is a 2/2. So you might as well attack every turn with it. And then for our rare, we have Murderous Rider. It has an adventure sort instant of Swift Hand, which costs 2 swamps and 1. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, you lose 2 life. It costs 2 swamps and 1. It has lifelink, and when it dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library, and it's a 2/3. I felt that verb it was horrible. And then we got the play the non-card version because you're buying cards. See, why am I? Except for you can do a physical redemption, I heard, which is nice. So for you one lonely person that's still around, I'm assuming you're just waiting for this. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. But yeah, here's the special pack. Woo! Sorry, I just had to fake my enthusiasm because I don't know anything about this the collector booster. I don't know if everything's shiny or not. Oh, everything's shiny. That's cool. We got a food token for a token and a shiny. Shiny. Sorry, I'm a 2-year-old and you put shiny things in front of me. We've got Barrel Witches. I'm not reading these because they're commons, but they're shiny, so I have to show. Wolf's Quarry. Oh, poor little piggies. Poor little warthogs. I think that's what warthogs look like as babies, don't they? Poor little baboos. I got Knight of the Keep. Reaper of Night. Then Dwarven Mine. Oh, look. None of these look bent either, surprisingly. The Witching Well. Which, I mean, I bet none of these are worth anything, but shiny. And then we got Crashing Drawbridge. And what I'm about to do, y'all are gonna hate, but I have to do it because of work. All that glitters is gold. Anyone who works with me gets the reference. Which is uncommon. It's an enchantment, costs points of 1. And enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control, and it's pretty. You know, sometimes wizards make some ugly cards, and I don't mean like ugly because gory or anything. I mean just ugly, like bad design choice. And then we got Bell of the Brawl. It costs Swamp and 2, Menace. And whenever it attacks, other knights you control get +1/+0 until end of turn, and it's a 3/2. There is some non-Chinese. Is this the way it's supposed to be? I don't know. But I don't care. At this moment, I'll look it up later. I assume it's the way it's supposed to be. Because, let's see, how many cards are in here so far? How many cards? Like I said, I didn't look up to see what was in here. Okay, so it's 9 cards. So not all of them are foils, apparently. But I can deal with it. Because then we got Oakham Ranger again. So, yeah, I mean, it's right. Then we got Reaper of Night. I assume these are just, I think I was right, the alternative art, and I just happened to get one in a normal booster, too. And we got Fairy Guide Mother. Got Rowan's Battle Guard, too. Which this one's uncommon. It has first strike, and yeah, all that good stuff. I'll just let y'all look at that for a moment. And then we got full art, which is cool. Fervent Champion, Castle Mountain. It has first strike haste, and whenever it attacks another target attacking knight you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Equip abilities you activate the target Fervent Champion costs 3 less to activate, and it's a 1/1. And it's a 2018 World Champion Javier Dominguez. Alrighty. Alternative art, I'm assuming. I don't know. I didn't look up what this was about. Should have, but I didn't. Then we got one more shiny, Happily Ever After again, except for shiny. I mean, I don't mind repeat cards. It's just when I get too many, I'm kind of like, what is up with the statistics on this? Because in commons, you're going to do it. Uncommons and rares shouldn't be as possible. I even got a duplicate rare. Not in the same pack, obviously. But still. Anyway, that is the Throne of Eldraine gift edition of the bundle pack. Is it worth it? I mean, you can pull some good stuff, but that's the same thing as a booster box. You can pull some good stuff. Will you? I don't know. But I would say if you want to buy this, look on, shop around for a cheaper price. Because Walmart usually costs the most. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.